Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a good morning this morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's a coffee kind of morning. Sun is shining. It was raining most of the evening and most of yesterday. But the sun, nice sunny day out there today. Got to get out and pick a few things up and maybe even do some digging. Once I finish up this video and take the dogs for a walk and do this and that, I'll get around to it. I won a contest. So thank you very much, Jerry from Dark Side Vinyl. I'm waiting for what I ordered. It should be arriving later on today. And really look forward to it. So I really appreciate that. Speaking of contest, I still have one going on. Just watched Lisa's entry for it. And I love everyone's entry for my contest. Thank you so much, guys, for doing that. Thank you for all your love and likes and comments. It's so wonderful. Chance to win a $30 Amazon gift card. It's going to be drawn on November 9th or 10th. I can't remember the exact date, but you still have lots of time to do that. And again, Jerry, thank you so much. It's really appreciative. And also I just finished up my A to Z's, my look at my vinyl collection, and I had a lot of fun doing that, and discovering, revisiting a lot of great vinyl that I have in my collection. And I thought I'd do the same thing with my CDs. I may not have the same extensive collection as I do in vinyl, but I've got a fair amount, and it's going to be a lot different than what I have in vinyl as well. Vinyl is mainly classic rock, progressive rock, pop. With the CDs, there's going to be a bit more progressive metal, heavy metal, a lot of different bands that I don't have on vinyl. Newer bands as well. Not recent bands, but newer bands that I don't have on vinyl. So that's the cool thing I like about CDs, is that you can get especially the little box sets that I'm getting, you can get a whole discography or start a discography for not much money. But to find it on vinyl, it may take you a long time or spend a lot of money doing it. So I'm going to show both box sets and single CDs, and have a lot of fun doing it. So today I'm also going to chewing on something. I'm also going to chime in on a great feed going on from Shannon D. Great thread, feed. I don't know why I call them feeds. A great thread going on from Shannon D, showing your artists, however many they may be, that have influenced you in some certain way, whether it be just some of the band members that you love, or artists that you love that have got you through a hard time, influenced you in your musical direction. If you're playing an instrument, there's all kinds of influences going on, and I've got an idea in my head on what I wanted to do as far as a theme, and you can pick as many artists as you like. So I'll probably pick maybe 10 artists, and again, I've got a certain theme that I want to do, and I'll be joining in on that thread coming up pretty soon. So I know that's a lot of rambling at the beginning, but let's get started. It's a fair chunk. Again, this is this is A and B from my collection from A to Z. So I don't have enough of A to do a single video. So from this box set here, great British progressive rock band, Atomic Rooster. These guys are so good. So good. You've got 4 albums in here. You've got Atomic Rooster, self-titled. One of my favorites, and I have this on vinyl as well. This is In Hearing Of. Death Walks Behind You. And Nice and Greasy. If you don't know Atomic Rooster, check these guys out. They're so good. So good. Typical British blues, British rock. These are recordings from 1970 and 1974. And really enjoyable. I saw these guys in concert a number of times. I've got a couple of their albums. I prefer their older albums over their newer albums. And I only have 3 CDs. And they're on the radio constantly, so if I never hear any of their songs again, that'd be cool. And I only have them because I picked them up for cheap. I guess what I'm trying to say is they're not my favorite band anymore. They were cool back in the day, but Aerosmith, self-titled. Again, not a huge fan anymore. I saw these guys on their 9 Lives tour. And Pump. Not a bad album. I mean, it's got Young Lust, F.I.N.E., Fine, Love in an Elevator, Jamie's Got a Gun. All their big video hits. But that's when I got turned. I prefer Rocks or Toys in the Attic. Those are the 2 albums that I prefer. And I have Rocks on vinyl. I don't have Toys in the Attic, so I've got to get that maybe one day. Maybe one day. So, but I still have them in my collection. But I do love these guys, and I prefer this album actually over Back in Black. This is Highway to Hell. The last album featuring the late, great Bon Scott. These guys are awesome. I think they should have perhaps retired a while ago. But, yeah. And then I have Dirty D's Done Dirt Cheap. Another great album. For those about to rock, I've got to get a better cover of this one. The cover on this one is broken. That's the thing with the CD cases, the hard shell cases. I prefer this type of case over the hard shell case, but a great album just the same. And Black Ice. I don't listen to this one as much anymore, but still a fine album. So that's it for the A's. Again, not too many A's, but get into the B's here. Just picked up these 2 first of the week, and I wasn't sure where to put this one, so I put it under B. This is Super Sessions, Mike Bloomfield, Al Cooper, and Stephen Stills. Half with Mike Bloomfield, half with Stephen Stills, as Mike Bloomfield kind of up and left. But what an amazing album this is. It's so good. Thank you, Glenn Calloway, for mentioning this one. And he did a video on that, so check out his video on this one, as well as talking about the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. This one's got Mike Bloomfield, Paul Butterfield, of course. It also has Al Cooper, and it's got why do I always forget his name? It's got Alvin Bishop in it as well. So just stacked full of powerhouse musicians. But amazing. Again, I just got these 2, so I'm still listening to them. I haven't even really filed them yet, but yeah, two great bands, 2 great albums. Where do I put the B's here? One of my all-time favorites. And none other than the Beatles. Abbey Road, I've got 2 albums. I've got the poster behind me. I've got a picture disc on the wall over there. One of my favorites of all time are these guys. It goes between this and Revolver. That's one of my ultimate favorites, sorry. And it could go either way. Tomorrow could be Revolver. But yeah. I've got the White Album on vinyl. I've got, of course, Abbey Road. I've got Beatles for Sale. A number of them. So, Rubber Soul, another great album. Please Please Me. Magical Mystery Tour. There's the Beatles for Sale. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Some say this is their finest. Some days it is. Let It Be. This is, again, another great favorite of mine. Some people say it's not as much of a favorite, but I think it's a great album. Help. A Hard Day's Night. And Yellow Submarine. So a pretty good selection of Beatles albums for sure. I'll show these guys first. So one of my favorites, again, going the exact opposite, the other end of the spectrum of the Beatles, Black Sabbath. This is volume 4, probably one of their best albums. I still prefer Paranoid. I have Paranoid on vinyl. We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll on vinyl. A couple others. Sabotage. Except for the cover, it's a great album. I'm not sure about those red leotards. One of my favorites, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Master of Reality. Never Say Die. Sorry for the glare. Heaven and Hell, Ronnie James Dio. Technical Ecstasy. And their first album, Black Sabbath, with that freaky cover. There's a lot more Black Sabbath to come. I've still got to add to that collection. Try and get all their discography if I can, because I think they're just amazing. I think they're influential. I think they're a very important band of that particular era. And these guys are pretty similar to Sabbath in both their sound, their vocalists, their style. A Welsh band, Budgie. This is the MCA albums, 1973 to 1975. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You've got In for the Kill. I love these covers as well. Never Turn Your Back on a Friend. And Bandolier. heavy rock trio. So good. Again, very Black Sabbath like, but not exact. I mean, obviously they have their own style and form, but very heavy and good. Sometimes you just want to listen to that kind of stuff, as I do listen to that quite a bit. Going in the complete opposite direction again. I'm kind of going all over the goddamn place. The soundtrack, 41 original hits from the soundtrack of American Graffiti. This is an amazing album. Such good tunes on this one. Just sometimes you just want to put it on and just escape for a while. Cool stuff. I have the Brown album. I have Best Of as well. Just picked up this one a month or so ago. Music from the Big Pink, the band. A wonderful album. So good. It also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bonus tracks on it as well. And one that's not as perhaps as famous as the others. It does have Life is a Carnival on it. Cahoots. Canadian American band. Robbie Robertson's the only surviving member. Only album I have of these guys. It's just not my. I don't know. I'm not. I guess I don't know. I only know their Beach Boys stuff, like their beach, girl stuff. But I do have Pet Sounds. And it's a great album, great album. But I don't have any of their other stuff, and I should perhaps get into that. And I'm not putting them down at all. I just don't have any, and have never really been into them. Great. I don't know what you call these guys. Southern rock. They're unique. They're a unique band for sure. They just got back together after breaking up over, of course, the regular money issues and that type of thing. This is the Black Crowes. Shake Your Money Maker. Wonderful album. Big hits off of this one. Twice as Hard, Jealous Again. Hard to Handle. 3 big hits off of that one. Then I have the Southern Harmony and Musical Companion. Another fine album. And finally, only 2 of this particular artist. Again, not a huge fan. Just not my musical style. I'm not taking anything away from that artist. I think he's an amazing artist. I just don't have much of his albums. This is Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie. And this is Hours. And that's it for Bowie. So there you have it. There's A and B out of my CD collection. And thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day. I'll be probably doing C's and D's coming up soon. And it's going to be a lot of fun going through these albums and or CDs, sorry, and showing you guys everything. Have yourself a wonderful day. Check out my contest. Check out Shannon D's thread. Everyone have fun. Everyone stay positive. And take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.